Revelation 17 describes her as decked out in scarlet and purple, holding a golden cup full of abominations. And what's her ride? A 7-headed, 10-horned beast covered in blasphemous names. Honestly, it's giving major, end times, fashionista meets horror movie vibes. But don't let her glamour fool you. She's not here to throw a party unless the theme is global destruction. Who is she? What does she represent? And is she lurking in our world today? Let's find out. Let's start with the basics. Revelation 17:3 says, "I saw a woman sitting on a scarlet beast that was full of blasphemous names, and it had 7 heads and 10 horns." The woman, she's dressed to impress, wearing scarlet and purple, colors of royalty and luxury back in the day. She's holding a golden cup, but instead of your usual wine or coffee, this one's filled with, well, abominations. Yikes. And the beast she's riding, that's no ordinary creature. 7 heads, 10 horns, it's like the love child of a dragon in a political thriller. The text even calls her Babylon the Great, the mother of prostitutes and of earth's abominations. Who needs subtlety when you've got Revelation right? Okay, so now that we've got the visuals down, let's talk theories. Who or what is this woman? First, some context. Many scholars believe the woman represents Babylon, not the ancient city itself, but what Babylon stood for: corruption, wealth, greed, and rebellion against God. Think of her as the human embodiment of everything that pulls people and nations away from righteousness. But here's where it gets spicy. Some say she's more than a symbol, she's an actual figure. Could she be a future leader, a global influencer? Maybe she's already here, pulling strings behind the scenes. Creepy, right? And then there's the beast. Theologians argue it represents political and spiritual systems working together. The 7 heads, they might symbolize 7 hills or kingdoms. The 10 horns, 10 kings who align with the beast's agenda. Basically, this is the ultimate power couple, if power meant chaos. Let's not forget the golden cup. This isn't your average chalice. It's a metaphor for seduction. The woman uses it to lure nations into immorality and spiritual decay. Think of it as the original poison chalice trope. What's fascinating is how this image resonates today. From political corruption to unchecked consumerism, the idea of being seduced by power and wealth feels oddly familiar. Makes you wonder, doesn't it? Here's where things get interesting. Could the woman and the beast be playing out in real time? Let's talk global powers. Massive corporations, political alliances, and even certain ideologies seem to mirror the characteristics of this duo. Think about it. Nations prioritizing profit over people, leaders trading morality for influence, and systems that oppress rather than uplift. Sound familiar? And then there's the role of media and technology. Could social media be the modern-day golden cup, a tool that seduces millions into distractions, false narratives, and moral compromises? Food for thought, folks. But here's the kicker. The woman doesn't destroy nations with armies. She does it by corrupting their souls. It starts with small compromises, accepting a little greed, overlooking a little injustice. Before you know it, entire societies are morally bankrupt. History is full of examples. Rome, Greece, even ancient Israel. They all fell, not because of outside invaders, but because they crumbled from within. And Revelation warns us that the pattern hasn't changed. But don't lose hope. Revelation isn't just about judgment, it's about preparation. The text isn't saying, panic, it's saying, be aware. The woman and the beast are a warning to stay vigilant, to prioritize values that matter, and to resist systems that lead us astray. And here's the good news. You have a choice. You don't have to drink from that golden cup. You can stand for truth, integrity, and justice, even when it's not the popular thing to do. So what's the takeaway? First, stay curious. Dive into these texts, question everything, and keep seeking the truth. Second, stay grounded. Recognize the systems you align with and the values you uphold. And finally, don't be afraid to stand apart. The woman and the beast may be powerful, but they're not invincible. History shows us that truth and righteousness always prevail in the end. Thanks for watching. If this deep dive left you with questions or answers, drop a comment below and don't forget to like and share.